billions of years of evolutionary advancement.
And then we have Cassie.
Justice reigns from above.
Happy day, I'm Gloom. The other day you guys asked me during a Q&A what my most embarrassing experience was. I tried my best to think of something on the spot. I couldn't really think of anything, so I just pointed out a phase. But the other day I had a group of people over. A guy drank too much of his own beer and ended up puking in my toilet. I looked at him and was like, ugh, that's disgusting. How'd he let himself get into that situation? Now I'm gonna have to take care of him. But then I reflected in on myself and was like, whoa. This reminds me of my most embarrassing experience. I'm looking down at this guy right now, but I was once this guy, and it was terrible. And I'm gonna share the story with you guys. I didn't know whether I should share it or not. One, because it's really embarrassing, and two, because I don't want to be a bad influence. But then the more I thought about it, the more I realized that this can kind of serve as a cautionary tale, a public service announcement, as it were. Something that you can listen to and be like, okay, I'm not gonna do that because wow, Cass really messed this up. Also, just as a little side note, this is a no facecam Overwatch gameplay. If you guys want more of this style of commentary, please let me know. Leave some comments in the comment box. I would really appreciate that. I just got Overwatch 2 days ago and I've played it for 14 hours, so please encourage me to play more. That would be so great. And also notice that Terry is playing, he is Teebs, and I am Gloom. On to the story though. A while back, I switched to a new school. I didn't know anybody, nobody knew me. I wanted people to like me. I wanted to be accepted and have my own little group. You know, all of that, please accept me kind of deal. That was me, and thankfully enough, I was invited to a house party. A bunch of really seemingly cool people were like, yo, we're having some people over. There's gonna be like 8 to 10 of us, just really intimate get together, and you are invited. And I was like, whoa, this is amazing, thank you. Got ready for 2 hours, was really excited, did my hair and my makeup, wore my cool shoes, and they picked me up, took me to this party, and in the car I was just like, hey guys, you know, I'm Cassie, I like stuff, I don't know. I didn't know what to say, so I just decided to close my mouth after that until we got there. When we got to the party, everyone seemed really cool, really nice, everyone introduced themselves, and the girls started passing around a bottle of something. A bottle of alcohol, probably, is what I was thinking at the time. I didn't really like alcohol. I had tasted beer before and wine, just little sips, and I didn't like the taste of it at all. I thought it was disgusting, but you know me, I wanted to fit in, so I took this bottle when it came over to me, and I took a little sip of it. When I took a sip, I was like, whoa, what is this sweet, juicy, thick, viscous, delicious fluid? What is this? Can I have some more of it? I took a little sip, I passed it. When it came back around, I took a big gulp of it. I wanted more of it. I thought it was amazing. I looked at one of the girls and was like, wow, this is actually really good. And she was like, yeah, cherry whiskey. That's why we drink it. It's easy to drink and it's a good time. So I drank with these girls. I drank a lot with these girls. I maybe drank a little too much with these girls because I ended up throwing up all over the dude's couch. The dude who owns the place. The attractive dude. All the dudes were so attractive, but the guy who owned the place, he was, whoo, gorgeous. And I threw up all over his couch. I knew that I was embarrassed, but I wasn't in control of my body or my actions. I'm pretty sure I started crying, so I was puking and crying. And I thought that everyone was gonna be like, ew, wow, get her out of here. I'm so cool, I'm this guy who has it going on, and she puked on my couch that has it going on. It was a really nice couch. Instead of treating me like a liability, everyone was actually really nice. The guys were like, are you okay? Don't worry, we're gonna clean this up. Let's help you get nice and safe and clean. And the girls were like, okay, let's change your shirt. They took me to the bathroom, changed my shirt, helped me get clean, helped me wash my face. I remember one of the girls, the pretty blonde one, was like, hey, like, I've been there before, don't worry about it, you just gotta know your limits, and don't worry, please don't be embarrassed. I looked up at her and was like, thank you. And then the guys too, the guys came in after I was all changed and they were like, hey, don't worry about it, please don't worry, don't be embarrassed, you can stay over tonight if you want, we're gonna make pancakes in the morning. This story probably doesn't even sound real because everybody was so nice, and that's one of the points that I'm gonna make today. These people were angels, absolute angels. I wasn't in control of my body. I didn't know what was gonna happen after I puked. That was a really scary thing. I got lucky, but anything could have happened to me. They could have drew all over my face. It could have been so bad. I'm just gonna let you guys use your imagination for all of the horrible things that could have happened to me if these people weren't nice. I was lucky. That was luck. I did not know these people did not know me. And that's why I'm telling you this story, is because if you end up in this position, something really, really bad could happen to you. So please, please don't drink too much around people you don't know. Don't drink too much in general. Alcohol isn't needed to have a good time. It really isn't, especially if you're someone with anxiety like me. Alcohol is a depressant. When you wake up the next day, you're gonna feel terrible. It's gonna trigger your anxiety. You're gonna feel just so bad. Another point I wanted to make is that after these angels took care of me, I decided to pay it forward and take care of any single person that I encountered who drank too much. Usually, you know, those people get left behind. I was gonna make sure that no man was left behind. And sure enough, a party I threw at my house was really fun. A guy drank too much. He was puking everywhere. I took him upstairs, took care of him, cleaned him up, put a bowl there. He was puking and hitting on me at the same time. He was like, "You're hot." And I was like, "Hey, you're just saying this because you're drunk. Stop. It's fine. You're gonna be fine." The next day, he was really embarrassed. And I was like, "It's okay. It's my pleasure. I've been there before. Just know your limits." That's what the girl said to me, and that's what I said from that point onward. About a year later, I was partying at the river bottom with a bunch of people. It's a really nice, secluded, private place. You can make as much noise as you want. No noise complaints, but again, it's kind of a dangerous place because if you end up too drunk, then bad things can happen to you. I noticed that a girl who I have a bad history with was drunk. She was holding onto a pole to keep herself alive. I forgot about all of the drama we had before that. We hung out in different girl groups. We talked shit about each other. I decided to put all of that aside and take care of her because her shitty friends just left her there. They just went to hang out with the guys and they left their friend there. Anything could have happened to her. I'm pretty sure they left the river bottom without her. So I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take care of you. It's fine. I got this." I threw her arm over my shoulder, put her in a car, and then we went to one of my friends' houses. I took care of her and made sure she was okay. I really thought that she was gonna be grateful for that, but the next morning she woke up and was like, "You're probably just doing this because you want to hang out with my friends who are cooler than yours." And I was like, no, not really, but that's fine. And then after that, she had the audacity, despite the fact that I took care of her, she had the audacity to accuse me of stealing her hat while she was drunk. She was going around telling other people, "Yeah, I was wasted and Cassie took me to her house and then stole my hat." So I guess the moral of this one is that you can't expect thanks if you're gonna be taking care of people, because a lot of people don't know what your motivations are, but I didn't do it to make friends. I did it to do the right thing. And that's what I want to kind of tell you guys to do. Please do everything in your possible power to not be the drunk, incapacitated person, because it ruins everybody else's night. It ruins your night. Everybody has to take care of you. It's not that they want to, it's just that they're good people. And if they're not good people, you don't know what's gonna happen. Also, you really don't need alcohol to have a good time. Alcohol just gets you a little bit loopy and lowers your inhibition. If you don't eat that day, it'll hit you a lot faster. If you have a really small frame like mine, drinking as much as a normal person could literally do so much damage to you. So be safe out there. If you're gonna do something, do it safe. If you're not gonna do it, then keep an eye out for people who might be in trouble. Although that's not the ideal situation, you gotta do it anyway. You gotta be a good person. Please be good people, guys. And take heed from my most embarrassing moment, which could have been far more embarrassing. I could have woken up with my underwear on my head, with drawings all over my face, thrown over a fence, and laying in a lawn. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, please leave me some more questions. If you have any, let me know what you think of this style of gameplay as well. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to give that Gloom subscribe button a bit of a pick-me-up. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!